Hi, so I've got a couple of things for you to do. When you're feeling overwhelmed or you feel like you're kind of losing that balance, there's a few paper and pen little activities that you could do. So grab a bit of paper or you could just do it in your mind. Okay, you think of three main things in your life. It could be things that are taking up loads of time, taking up loads of effort, stress, things that are worrying you. So three big things in your life. So when I did this was quite a few years ago, my three big things were work, family, and me. But they weren't all necessarily taking up time. It was maybe stress. So then with the circles, I had to then draw a circle to show how much time and effort and stress each thing would take up in my life. So my first circle was work, and it was a really big circle because it was consuming me. All I was thinking about was work. I was really losing out on the balance with the children, with Simon, my husband. It was pretty full on. So work was a big circle. Family was a little a circle because it's really important to me, but I just wasn't giving them enough that I wanted to give them. And then I had me. Me was a little pinprick. So there are my three circles. Everyone's circles are different. And then the person that's doing it with me said, Kirst, now draw your circles of what you want them to look like in 6 months. So then I drew them in different order. I had family first, then I had work, and then I had me, because I knew I couldn't completely change everything around for work to come last, because this is 6 months. It's not actually that long a time. So I did that. And so my circles, my first three circles, first of all, one was really big, work, family was a little bit small, me was a pinprick. The next three circles, family came first, work and family were the same size, and then me was a bit smaller. And then if they'd said to me, what do you want in the next 6 months? Then now where I am now, I would have put family, then me, then work. And then eventually I would try and have me, then family, then work. Because the stronger I am in mind and in body, the stronger I can be for my family. That was what I've learned over the time. So then it was about how am I going to get there? How in 6 months can I change from being here to there? So the next thing was drawing a ladder with rungs, about 6 rungs, and I wrote down my priorities at the time of different things that the priorities at that time. Now, when I wrote them down, have a go at it and see what your priorities are now. It's even with things like the housework, the food shopping, socialising, time with the children, time with your husband, time with other family members, other friends, where your priorities are. And then I did the same again. In 6 months, what do I want my priority ladder to look like? Now, this is one really good for you to do. So if you do your 3 circles and then do your priority ladder. Now, on your priority ladder, in the top 3, you want to have yourself. Because if you're not prioritising yourself, all those other bits are not going to happen. And as soon as you start to prioritise yourself, everything else will fall into place. It's giving yourself the due to say, you deserve some time for you. You deserve to be able to go for that walk. You deserve to be able to have that time out. So it is really important to prioritise yourself. So the next stage, the final one, you've got your 3 circles, then you've got priority ladder, and the third one is your non-negotiables. What are you going to say is non-negotiable to get there? So have a little think about it. What do you need to put in place? Is it to plan your meals every week? Is it to have at least one lot of exercise a week? Start small. Don't try and start big. Don't try and start, if you're not exercising at the moment, don't start doing 5 times a week because you'll just burn out and it'll just get too stressful. Start small. Everything you do when you're making a change, start small. Little changes then are going to create sustainable sustainable lifestyle changes. So make some time for you, reflect where you are. Even if you're in a good place, it's a good time to do your 3 circles, your priority ladder and your non-negotiables. I come back to it all the time to keep me. My business is called Infinite Balance. because I completely lost the balance. And it is a never-ending need for balance of your physical, your emotional, your nutritional well-being. It is about looking after you all the time. Sometimes life is really tough and you actually don't have much time for you. You are very small as one of those 3 circles. But then you are there. You're still on the top 3 of your priority ladder. You need to be to keep yourself strong. So if you want to talk about it, pop me a message. If you've drawn out your 3 circles and your priority ladder and your non-negotiables and you want to share it with someone, please do. I'm here to chat. It's really important to look after yourself and to think about what's important to you. So I hope that helps. Bye.